Hello guys, Susanna here. It's been a while since I've worked in my journal, so I thought I'd better drag it out and work in it now that I've finished some of my other projects. So, oh gee, I love this cover. Love Stamperia. Now, so the last one that I'd done, that was the first one. That was the hyssop plant, and then adding this on there and painting, and then we've got the little babies. Now what I want to do is I really want to work, like this is the one I was going to do last time. I really love rosemary, and only recently went to my niece's place and she had a rosemary plant that I reckon it's related to the lavender. This is from one of my garden books, the same as the other one, which I did that one from, and I painted it in already and had the rosemary on there. But I just love the smell of it, and it just sort of, the leaves sort of look a bit lavendery, and then when they have the little purple flowers, but I just love it. And I've been cutting out some birds and everything to fill up my little folder that I've made, and I picked this one out because we've got outside of our kitchen window, we've got a trailer and our washing line, and often we'll see sparrows on the washing line, and I just think they're just so cute. I want to put that in there as well. So I'm going to use up some of my Tim Holtz paper. Might do a that along there, and I think the one with a bit of green in there is probably going to be the go. Not that one. Ooh. So I quite like that one, to be honest. I do. So I'm going to, yeah, see, that matches that really well. Put a bit of that on there, and maybe widen the page, and that's going to go on there. This is how you can, and see, that sort of sits on there, so I might even put something up on here. And I do like a little bit of that there, but I'd like to put something on there as well. So I've got a couple of scraps here and there, but I think I am going to use that now. How far does that go up there? And at the same height. Here we go. Might get a bit of ink, bit of inkage. Oh, this thing has seen better days, I can tell you. And normally I would probably give it a bit of a tear, but oh, it's pretty on that side too. Look. Now, well, I think it's nice on that side. Well, that will stick out a little bit like that, and then we can have some of that on that side there. That works well. Okay, where are we? Bit of this. Get my new glue out, and probably what have I got underneath there? Bit of something. Bit of something. There we go. It has been a bit of a while since I've journaled in my journal. I've got another idea up my sleeve too that I want to do. I've got a few ideas. I went to a friend's house yesterday or the day before, and no, when was it? Might have been Friday, so there you go. Gee, time flies. And I gave her a journal for her birthday. She's a special friend, and it was a 70th birthday, so I gave, and she's a sewer, so I gave her a journal, and her daughter had given her a little book about mum. Where did I see that? Hang 10. Here we go. My mum, her story in her words, and at the front it's got like family history, and then they ask all these questions, so I wrote them all down, and I was actually thinking, I think there's 38 questions, I might even add 2 more, and we can have a challenge of get your journal, like, because we've got all these journals that we made and we need to work in them, like I'm doing with this one here. Need to work in them rather than just making them. And I know sometimes for myself it can be a bit of a challenge, because I love making them, but not always journaling them. So yeah. So what I was thinking was getting in my journal and then just doing a question. I might just type them out and have them somewhere that and we can do one question at a time, and it's sort of like a bit of a story of your life, and some of the questions are aimed at mums. Where are we did it back to front, about, you know, what is the hardest thing or what's the best thing about being a parent. And so I will change up some of the questions because not all of us are parents, and coming from personal experience, knowing how long it took us to have a baby, you know, we're lucky to have a baby. So and some people can't, and not everyone is a mum. So I want to make it more like broader, as in just story about your own life, and it gets you thinking and asks you, like, the first question. What's the first question? What kind of house did you grow up in? What was the old neighbourhood like? So it's sort of about your life. So it's not just about mums, it's about what your life is. And they ask you, you know, what's your favourite memory with your mum or dad? Yeah, so it sort of gives you a bit of prompts of what you can do in your journals. Now I reckon that might need, like, even though that's pretty, I think it needs something underneath there. Like a bit less. I think I'm going to put that there. There we go. Get me glue. Yeah, so there you go. So I thought it gives you a bit of an idea about yourself, and it's be a beautiful keepsake for your children or partner or loved ones down the track to know a little bit about yourself, and they can, something that you can hand down to next generations, or just if you want someone to know a little bit about you, or just, you know, if it's that personal. Sometimes people don't want to share the stuff, but it's always something that you can leave as a reminder that you once existed on the earth. Now, where are we? There we go. I think I might have to move it over a tad, because I think I'm not going to see any of it. There we go. Stay over there, booty. There we go. Well, since it's got fabric on there, I'm going to have to use this, I think. I've still got quite a few of these journals in my Etsy store available that you can create along with me. All ready made, but I'm not too worried whether I sell them or not, because if I don't sell them, it saves me having to make up more when I fill this one. So it's never a real problem. Okay. Oh, good grief. Now, there we go. Now I'm going to have to put something up here. Maybe I can use the other side of that. Quite like that. That will give me a bit of journaling space. And have that sort of sitting there like that. Then, okay. I've got my bag filled with rubbish. I want something along here that that I can write on. Okay. It's been one of those days today. Feeling a bit flat. So yeah, I just haven't really been out in my room as much as I should have. And today I thought I really should get out there, but you know, it's just isn't happening. So I'm out here in the evening. There we go. Just gives me something to write on. Quite like that. There we go. And then I reckon, love the Tim Holtz paper. So awesome. Thank you so much, Sandra. Love it, love it, love it. Actually, I might even do a bit of that on the top too. And then the outside. And then just that was genius, wasn't it? Actually, maybe not so much on the edge, because we don't want it sticking to the next page, do we? No. Okay. There we go. So when it comes time to do this other page, I've got extra height, which is not a bad thing. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to ink around this little guy. Oh. Got an aeroplane flying overhead. You guys can probably hear that. I can probably hear it louder than you can. Okay. I like it. It is cute. And I sort of want to have it going along there. So it almost looks like a bit of a window ledge along there. See, I'm going to use the Yoo-Hoo glue because it's onto paper. Be so careful. I don't want to rip it. I just love sparrows. Love sparrows. Okay. Oh, I like it. Nice page there. Just feel like a bit of fabric cluster or something on the top there. Don't know why. Who knows? You just go with the flow. Probably a bit too big. And yeah, whoops, sorry guys, out of camera. Oh. Okay. I'll have to show you I've done, after I finish this layout, I've actually done a, what did I do? Heaps of avocado dyeing, and I love it. I'm going to put that on the bottom here, just to balance that out. Hang a minute. See, you use up all your little bits. Yeah, I did some avocado dyeing. I got inspired. I mean, I've done it before, but I got inspired by my subby Rosa Raptor on her YouTube channel, and she did beautiful avocado dyeing, and I thought, I haven't done that in a while, and I love pink like she does. She's a bit of a pink girl, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna do a bit of dyeing now. Need a bit of something. What are we going to put along there, eh? No, actually, I have got quite like that. Or even a little bit of this. Just needs a bit of layering of something. And then, what else? Hey, what's else? Okay. Something to tie in that blue. Oh, I know. Just gotten a whole heap of stamps. If I do that along there like that, it sort of looks like it's being whipped with the page, because you still want to use it. Okay, I might just continue to tear that. My ultimate favourite thing, collaging. Using little bits, which is always awesome. Now I'm going to stick this down. There we go. And stick that down. actually move that more over here. Then ink this and then stick that down. And then I'll write some thoughts on the bottom, probably off camera, and then take a picture. I like it. I was actually thinking it needs something on the edge there. I wonder if we could use that. Bit of an old map. Not so much the map, but the colour. Quite like it. And I'm wondering whether I have it going across there or having that across there. Okay. More about the colour than anything. And I may not ink it, I might ink one side. Ink one side because it's leaning towards the bird, and then the other side because it's white, I'll leave it white. Okay, so I have that going on there like this. Okay. Quiet today, guys, sorry, compared to that when I was filming one of the other videos and I'm like little Miss Coffee Fueled Chatty. That was so funny. I'm like, geez, I'm chatty. That's what coffee will do to you. Okay, there we go. Just added a little bit of something because it just needed colour there. And then going to lift that up and and glue. I don't think it needs any doesn't need any ink because it's all good. There we go. Oop. Good one, Suze. There we go. Yep. Yeah, just gives it a bit of a balance. Okay. Well, I think I'm done. And then I'm going to I think I might just do a few thoughts. I'm thinking when I see sparrows, I think of that scripture, his eye is on the sparrow. And you know, so you think of that, you know, God keeps an eye on the sparrows, and how much more is he going to keep an eye on his people? So that's probably why I really like sparrows. I just love birds anyway. So there you go, guys. So I'm just going to fill in a little bit of space in there, and I really love how that's turned out. And hang a minute, before I go, I'll show you my my avocado dyed stuff. Back again, I'll give you a close-up. Love how it's turned out. It almost looks like it's sitting on a window ledge, and that's like a box, which is what the look I wanted. How pretty is that? Bit of lace. I might just leave that lace sticking out the top. Love the tactile feel about it. I'm rather happy with that. Okay, now I will show you my stash of stuff. Oh, it turned out so pretty. I'm really happy with it. Here's all the fabrics that I've done. So I got this beautiful lace that was all, these were all white, and sometimes they go really well, so that's gone really well. That was just a top, so I can cut out individual little spots. And then see, this something like this was all white, it just happened to grab the edges. It was in the under there for a while, but it's just the background seems to have grabbed it, but it still looks really pretty. So once I dyed the papers, I used bits and pieces, and so pretty, so pretty. Another big bit. Love the way that has turned out. Just another doily. That's where it was hanging on the washing line, and then I brought it inside. But I don't mind that. Isn't it gorgeous? Gorgeous. Look at that. It's so yummy. Had quite a bit left over of this, so probably about maybe 2.5 more meters. But oh, it's so beautiful. It's nicer in real life than it is in the picture. Look at this. This had to stay soaking there for a while because there was quite a few bits that yeah, didn't pick up. But love that sort of grunginess about it. So pretty. And that one, bit lighter, but still really nice. Beautiful. And here are my papers. Fairly soft, but really happy. I had 13, and then I just brushed the last one, so it's really light. But I put this on the bottom and then put this over the top. So this is baking paper. So I thought, no, I'll keep that too. I think that's turned out rather nice. I quite like the spots on that. So that might be nice to cut out and add into a journal, that nice crunchiness around it. So I might use this paper, I haven't flattened it out yet, for my and some of this beautiful lace for my July design team for Artology. So there you go, all this yummy goodness and my journal. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you later. Bye guys.